Hear that? Sounds like no one calling my name, no one asking to go to the bathroom, the silence of an empty pencil sharpener. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like holiday break. That's right, every teacher's favorite time of year is truly right around the corner. Holiday break is almost here. Some of us have a few days left, some of us have a whole week left. No matter how much time you're working with between now and when your holiday break starts, don't worry. Today I'm sharing quick and easy read-alouds and movies you can share with your students. No matter which grade level you teach, we know that students love a read-aloud. When you can lean into that fun in the holiday season, I think it's a great activity to fill up some of those days between now and the beginning of your holiday break. I've collected some of our team's favorite holiday read-alouds to share with you today and a few personal suggestions of what's going down in my classroom this week until that holiday starts. Category number 1 are books about Santa Claus. Now, we know so many educators are very wary of reading books about Old St. Nick for many reasons, and I think they are all very valid. Maybe you have students who don't celebrate Christmas in your classroom. Maybe you teach an older grade where concerns of that's not real, that terrifying conversation might be brought up during the read aloud. Don't worry, if Santa books aren't your move this year, I have a few other categories to share. But first and foremost, we gotta talk about the old man himself. These are some of my favorite Santa Claus related read-alouds to share in the classroom. These are tried and true classics, and there are so many fun activities you can do with each of these. Maybe you're gonna read the Polar Express and your students are going to get to decorate a jingle bell, or maybe you're brave enough to give each of them a jingle bell. I would give it to them on the way out the door on the way to holiday break. That way I don't have to hear the jingle, jingle, jingle happening in my classroom all day. Another favorite from this list is Mooseltoe. He's so cute, and I do a really fun craft with this read aloud every year. My students get a headband with paper antlers, and they get to decorate ornaments to hang on their moose antlers. If you're looking for these titles, they're all going to be linked down in my description box. My second list of holiday picture books are those that are very merry, but do not include Santa Claus. These are other fantastic reads to share with your students during this time of year. They all share those same holiday themes of family, giving, joy, happiness, and lots of shades of red and green. Personal favorite is by Daywalt. Anything about those pesky crayons is hilarious, and students love those stories. Read aloud idea number 3 are books about winter. This is a great list to pull from if you have students who don't celebrate Christmas or celebrate a different winter holiday during this time of year, because choosing from this list is really going to be inclusive of all of your students. Now, remember, I teach in the South. We don't have a lot of experiences with snow, so it's really fun when I can share those snow-based read-alouds with my students because they love to talk about it. A lot of times when I'm reading a read aloud from this list with my kiddos, I'll put on a snowfall background on YouTube so we can watch the snowfall and enjoy one of these great stories at the same time. You know, I cannot talk about holiday book lists without including texts that celebrate some of our other holidays that are happening both in our classrooms, our communities, and around the world this time of year. Here are some of my favorite Hanukkah books to enjoy in the classroom. I think Hanukkah is a wonderful tradition to share with your students, even if you don't have any students who celebrate Hanukkah during the year. I have a student who celebrates Hanukkah this year, and I know she is going to be so excited to feel represented in that way in my choice of read aloud this year. Just like how we think it's important to acknowledge Hanukkah in your classroom, Kwanzaa also deserves a seat at our holiday table. These are wonderful read alouds to share with your students about the winter celebration of Kwanzaa. I love reading about Kwanzaa because there are so many things that students will recognize from other holidays, and it's really cool to watch them make those connections and learn about something that might be new to them. My last read aloud list for you today is one that focuses on the multicultural and a myriad of ways that other people, cultures, and communities celebrate Christmas. I love this multicultural book list because there are so many beautiful stories here. I think it's so much fun for students to learn about other cultures and how they celebrate the holiday. Leads to some fantastic comparing and contrasting. I think a lot of times it's really our job as an educator to help open those doors and windows for our students to give them a peek into how other people live and celebrate year-round. I don't know about you, but my dream last day before holiday break involves all of my students laying on my carpet and watching a holiday movie. My final category today is one that might be every educator's favorite this time of year: holiday movies to share with your students. Now, in this list of holiday movies, we tried to choose things that are both G or PG, very classroom friendly, and not always revolving around the theme of Christmas. Personally, I'm always going to choose the Polar Express, but Happy Feet or Balto are other wonderful winter-focused films that your students are sure to love. These are definitely going to buy you some wonderful planning and prep time on that last day before your holiday break. Don't forget, if you're looking for easy, quick to print and use activities to use with your students, I have 2 places you can look. Place number 1, the Ultimate Holiday Guide. This is a freebie from us for this time of year, and it is chock full of ideas that you can do with your students. Also, make sure to go check out our holiday category over on Teachers Pay Teachers. It is chock full of activities you can do with your students that are both winter focused or Christmas focused. So many great options that are sure to help you fill up those days before your holiday break. Links for both shall be down in the description box. The sweet reprieve of holiday break truly is in sight. I can hear it now. I have big plans for my holiday break. They include napping, snacking, Netflixing. I have a large stack of books on my nightstand I'm looking forward to reading. How are you going to spend that holiday break? And more importantly, how are you going to spend that last week at school before your holiday break starts? Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you're having a very merry, not so wimpy holiday season. And as always, we hope you have a not so wimpy day. Bye! Treetops glisten and children listen to nothing. They don't listen to anything. Little blooper for you.